Hello everyone, my name is Lyric. Welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to do a tarot love reading for the sun sign of Virgo. It's going to be a message from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. I'm having a heck of a time figuring out angles on this tripod because I have this nice table and I have it set up and I can't get it to like show on my table like how other tarot readers do. I don't know what they're doing so I'll have to ask one of my friends where they're putting their camera. I think it goes behind me is the problem. And I keep putting the camera in front of me. That's the only thing I haven't tried. So anyways, let's get started. And I'm sorry this looks really stupid. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I wanted you guys to be able to like interact, like feel like you're interacting with me. And that you could see the cards and everything, but I don't think I'm capable of doing that in this reading. So anyways, let's go. Okay. Okay, for the Divine Feminine, I have the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the King of Cups. So, I'm going to clarify the Two of Swords. I really feel like this Divine Feminine is looking for some kind of clarity. Ace of Wands. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. One second here, you guys. This reading is all over the place. So this is a reading for Virgo, guys. This is, we're talking about the divine energies for the Divine Feminine at the moment. Okay. Okay. Hold on here. Energies for the Divine Feminine. Energies for the Divine Feminine. Okay. Okay, so this Divine Feminine is pulled back. She knows that in her 3D reality that the way that it looks with her partner maybe doesn't look like something that, I don't want to say a normal person. That doesn't sound good. But an outsider wouldn't really understand. And so this Divine Feminine is thinking and feeling with her intuition and her heart space. She doesn't feel that she's going to be dissuaded by other people's perspectives or their opinions, or she doesn't need their validation. She's not looking for that. She's trying to find her own fulfillment. And she knows that the only way that she can do that is by kind of stopping those people in their efforts to tell her what she needs to be, how she needs to do her life. So she's putting an end to that. She has an Ace of Wands for her person. She is coming forward. She is coming towards her person in her truth, in her passion. She's ready to progress the relationship by all means necessary. She doesn't care, like I said, about how other people feel about that. It's taken her a long time to get to this place. Previously, she was asking other people, and her mother was telling her, like, hey, this isn't the right person for you. You should be doing things like this, and look at me and your dad, and all these such and such types of things. And this Divine Feminine had to pull the brakes on all of that. It took her a really long time to figure out that the confusion of other people's advice, it was how much it was actually influencing her. Like, she really wasn't aware of that at the time. Like, she assumed that these people had her best interest at heart, that they knew more about her relationship than she did, that she should hear what they had to say, that maybe it was true, in fact, that she wasn't valuing herself, that she was putting herself second best there. So, yeah, so she's walked away from those types of situations. She has the Ace of Wands for her, so she's moving towards her person in her actions. And she has the King of Cups for her person as well. So she's emotionally filled by her person. She's able to emotionally give, and she's able to emotionally receive at this time, this Divine Feminine. She has the Justice card and the Four of Wands. So, yeah, I just don't really know what to say. This woman is fully authentic and capable of anything that she desires, and capable of anything that Source has for her. I think that it's her divine will that she can attain that, and I think that no one should try. I mean, people will try to say things to her and stop her and all that stuff, but it won't really matter. Let's see about her person. Let's see. Yeah, so her person has the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. So he was involved in other situations as well, third-party scenarios. We're not quite sure what those third-party situations could have been. The same as the Divine Feminine, friends and family. It could have been an old lover. It could have been a wife. But that cycle has ended with this Ten of Swords here. He's not as aware as the Divine Feminine, but he's sitting in this King of Pentacles energy, kind of holding on to the physicality of the relationship. Like he really enjoys his quality time with his Divine Feminine and doesn't want anything to really shake it up. He's holding it pretty close. He really appreciates what he has with this Divine Feminine. Let's get some clarity on this Five of Cups. We'll get for all of these cards actually. So I'm going to try to get these to go. I'm going to have a list of my services in the description box, and also some of the programs that I used to help you sort of do some inner healing, balance out masculine and feminine energies, healed childhood traumas. If that's something that you're interested in, after you finish watching this video, check out the description box. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. All that information is in the box. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's get some clarity here. The Nine of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Okay. So, yeah, so he, the Divine Masculine has had to go through his own kinds of battles himself. He's had to really take a stand for the things that he cares about too, which is the Divine Feminine. He's no longer seeking other women or other sorts of he's not chasing fairy tales anymore is what I'm getting. Like he's not, he's more grounded. He's just more grounded. And it was a little bit of a struggle to come to that place, but it was worth the effort. And so he has, let's see, he's preceding this Ten of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. So he might know that his Divine Feminine has an offer for him, but he has an offer back for her. That's my cat Mittens. Sorry, buddy. You gotta get down. No. Sorry, kitty. Yeah, so he has a cup of love on the table for her. I feel like this is kind of a reignition of this connection. Like I feel like in the past it was very intermittent, very, very back and forth, with no real substance to the relationship at all. And what I'm getting from this right now, from the energies from the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, and it's super hot too for some reason. Like I'm like almost sweating a tiny bit. I don't know if it's from all these candles, but yeah. So it was really intermittent previously, and now I feel like they're like it was like a shaky. Like see how this flame is like dancing. It's like. But now there's nothing to interfere with it, so it's just burning bright like this. And I feel that's what's happening with this connection at this time. So for the connection, we have the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, or the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So I think that the Page of Wands is representative of that sort of in and out energy that we were seeing in early days of the connection. And this Ten of Pentacles, because this connection is way more grounded from basically just from pulling back the energetically, both Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine have realized that like the only two people who understand the relationship better than them is them. I mean, you could go as a couple to get some kind of therapy, but at the end of the day, like no one really understands how you're feeling. No one understands the dynamics of the relationship better than you. They're not there. So to go around and asking for, you know, people like friends that might not even be in a relationship for their opinion on your relationship is a waste of energy, and it causes conflict. It causes contention. It's a waste of your time. And both of these Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine have figured that out. And because of that, it's basically saved their relationship. And the word that popped into my head was marriage, actually, which is really, really odd, because you would think that in and out energy had nothing to do with marriage. So I'm just going to put that out there because it popped into my head. And someone maybe needed to hear that. So, yeah, so this connection is definitely being grounded. The passion for both is building and is rising up and building. So I feel really happy for these people, because I feel like they really overcame a giant hurdle. Like a giant hurdle that maybe most people wouldn't have dealt with. And maybe most people wouldn't have not like they would have died, but they might have split up over it. And I feel like these people have really worked at this relationship, which is super awesome, because we live in a society today where we have a tendency to just let things go. Oh, I'll move on. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just on and let it go. But when your heart's involved, like sometimes you shouldn't be letting things go like that. Like it's time to, and the only way to really understand these types of things is to check in with yourself and to really know yourself. And then you can make those executive decisions. So let's get some final thoughts for this connection. Final thoughts. Okay. I hate how long it's been since I've seen you for the connection. I have never felt this way before. I run as I don't know how to deal with it. Divine Masculine. Please don't give up on me, Divine Feminine. I feel this huge pull to you, and it scares me for the connection. So I'm going to leave this reading right where it's at. So this was a message for the star sign of, or the sun sign of Virgo. I hope that you love this reading.